Hello everyone, Mrs. Bohr here, and I am doing the lesson for Monday, May 4th, and we're on lesson 28, page 681 in our math book, and this is called Recognize and Draw Shapes. So on these two pages, on 681 and 682, it is talking about some of the key terms we'll be using in these lessons, and a little activity to maybe look around your house and see if you can find any of these kinds of shapes. So for example, this is a roll of tape and it's kind of like a circle. So that's a good example of a circle. I have these index cards. This is an example of a rectangle. In my quilts, I use a lot of rectangles and triangles and squares. So right here where I'm holding it, those are different squares. If you look in the middle here, this piece right here is also a square. It's kind of on the side, so it looks more like a diamond, but that's actually cut a square. And you can see all of the triangles I have used to make this design for my quilt block. So if you look around your house, you can probably see some different shapes. So go ahead and look at that. Let's start on page 683. It says, Macy makes this collage. A collage is like a little art grouping of things. Use the key to color each shape. So it says circles are red, so circles, color it red. Triangles, you're going to color blue. There's a triangle. You're going to color the squares yellow. There's a square. And you're going to color the rectangles orange. So go ahead and color those things. If you don't have any colored pencils or crayons or markers or anything, that is totally fine. Maybe just write a C for circle, T for triangle, S for squares, R for rectangles. So if you don't have anything to color, just label them with the first letter of what that word is. So that'll be just fine. So go ahead and do that, and then we will come back for the next part. So pause the video now. Okay, so let's go ahead on page 684. How many of each shape, circles, triangles, squares, and rectangles are in Macy's collage? So go ahead and figure out how many of each one did you color on the previous page. So on number 2, the number of sides, vertices, and angles tells what group a shape belongs to. So if you have a side, this is the side of my rectangle. This is a side, this is a side, this is a side, and this is a side. Same thing for my rectangle. I think I said that was a rectangle. It's actually a square. So these are all my sides, and here triangle also has sides. So the side is the edge of the shape, and you can see it pointing here in orange. The vertex is the pointy part. It's where it comes to a corner. This is a vertex of a triangle. Here's a vertex of a rectangle. Here's the vertex of my square. So that's the pointy part. Now where it's drawn kind of like a little half circle inside the shape on your page, that is an angle, and that's the inside. Now when you are in a higher grade, maybe grade 5, maybe I'm not sure what grade, but you're going to learn about these angles, and they are the inside of the vertex. So just as long as you understand where those parts of the shape are. Number B says, the shape formed by two sides at an angle is a vertex. How many vertices does this shape have? So count all the pointy parts. That's the vertex. So this shape has 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So go ahead and count those and write the answer down. Number C, a quadrilateral is a shape with 4 sides, 4 vertices, and 4 angles. Name a quadrilateral shape. 4 sides, 4 angles, 4 vertices. Hope you know what these are called. All right, a pentagon has 5 sides, 5 vertices, and 5 angles. Is the shape above a pentagon? Look at that little shape there beside number 2 and write down if it is a pentagon. Let's go ahead to page 685. Prepare for recognizing and drawing shapes. Number 1, Think about what you know about shapes. Fill in each box. Use words, numbers, and pictures. Show as many ideas as you can. Circle. So explain what a circle is on page 685. So here's an example of a circle. So write down, describe it in words, and then example, draw a picture. Triangle, if you can describe it in words, and then go ahead and draw a picture. Rectangle, describe it in words, and then draw a picture. Square, same thing. So go ahead and do that. Number 2, is the shape below a rectangle? It looks like this one. Is that a rectangle? So let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to pause the video so you can catch up after doing that page. All right, let's go ahead to page 686. Percy makes this collage. Use the key to color each shape. So again, you're identifying those shapes. You can color those. If you don't have anything to color with, that is fine. Just use the word C, the letter C, T for triangles, S for squares, R for rectangles. And then count up how many you had in each section. So this is part of identifying and being able to recognize the different shapes. So that is the end of Monday's math lesson. Have a good day. I will see you tomorrow. Bye.